Hey guys, Barox Cubing here, and welcome to my end of 2014 cube collection video. So this video is going to be split up by the sections that you see at the top of this video. You can click on the annotations there to skip to that part of the video, or you can check out the timestamps in the description to get to that part, or you can just watch straight through the whole thing. Alright, so let's start off with the 1x1s, and I know this isn't a really common category, but you know, I guess it adds to my collection. So yeah, these are some 1x1s, and this is the 19mm 1x1 from the Cubicle, and this is the 25mm one. This one's as big as a 3x3 corner piece, and this one is a 2x2 QB size. Anyways, those are the 1x1s. So next up are the 2x2s, and I've tried to order them from oldest to newest, but I kind of forget between these three like which ones were there. But I know this was my first 2x2, the WIT 2. It's a good cube, not bad, but I like the Lingpo better. It's really good. It's my main 2x2. And then the Dian 2x2 is also pretty good. Not really a fan of the Fangxi 2x2, and then this is the Rubik's brand. It's just terrible. Never buy this. So yeah, these are the 5 2x2s. I don't think my collection has grown at all for 2x2. I think I had all of these last year, but I'm not sure. I might have gotten this one. It might be a new one. I forget. Moving on to 3x3. I have quite a few, as you can see. I actually have more. It's kind of hard to see there, but anyways, let's start off. So here we have a blue Cyclone Boys 3x3. Stickers are kind of worn out. I'm also going to have to kind of move a little bit faster. So here is my way long version 1. This is my main actually, and it's a way long version 1. Not a lot of people have this as their main. A lot of people switch to the L long, but this is my main still, so pretty good cube. Next is a micro alpha cube. This one I got a long time ago when I first started cubing, like in the first few months. I found it on Light Take. It was pretty cheap, and it was really interesting because it was a mini cube. Back then, the mini Zanchis weren't out, so this was really cool. Here is Mo Yu Huan Ying. I got this a while ago as well. I'm not a big fan of it. I actually hate this cube because of the feel. It's just so scratchy and annoying, and I don't like it at all. I don't like solving it. Here's a Gans 357. Really nice cube. I like it a lot. And here's a Guhong version 2. This is actually my brother's, but he stopped cubing, so I just took it from him. It's really nice, it's very smooth and buttery feeling. And here are the 2 concave cubes that I have. One of them I got from CubeZZ, and this one I got from Light Take. It's actually not that good of a cube. If you loosen the tensions, it pops a lot, but if you tighten the tensions, it's really slow like this one. But the shape is really cool, so it's good for collecting. So yeah, there's that. Here is the mini alpha cube. It's the same as the micro alpha, just a little bigger than it. Next is Cyclone Boys cube. This one is the same one as the blue one, except it's white. I took 6 stickerless ones and I combined them, and I just took all the white faces and made the white one. Same with the blue cube, and I think I have some other colors in here as well, but I sold some of them and I gave some of them away. So yeah, there's that. And then here is a YJU long. Oh, this is actually my brother's too, but he stopped cubing. Like I told, well, I guess I don't know. He still knows how to cube, and he occasionally will solve, but he doesn't really cube, and he doesn't like speed cubing. So yeah, and this one will interest a lot of people. This is a Fangxi Shuangren version 1. The reason it's so weird is because I took a corner piece and I twisted it, as you can see, inside of this. The corner piece is supposed to go into those little holes, but I kind of turned it 45 degrees, and it's kind of weird, but I was able to make the corners go in a weird position. Next is another Cyclone Boys 3x3. Just like the other one, this is the green one, and it's on very loose tensions. It's very fast, but kind of blocky and scratchy feeling. I don't really like the feel, but I like the look of it. I like the colors. It looks like it's kind of glowing, a glowing green color. I don't know. Next is this Guanlong. Yeah, so this is a pretty recent cube. Really good for the price. Yeah. So next is this Yulong. I think I took this to school a few times, and now it's really slow because I didn't lube it, and the lube wore out, so it's super slow. I expected it to be faster. It used to be. I guess I had to re-lube it. This is another Yulong. It's the same one as the other one, except it's super fast because I haven't worn out the lube. And yeah, this is like the same as the idea as the Cyclomax cube. It's called a force cube, where you take 6 stickerless ones and you take all the same colored pieces and you combine them into one colored cube, like this. This is the red Yulong. I have some other colors as well that you'll see. And here's the Moyu Dianma. It's not that good of a cube. I wouldn't recommend it. Next is, what is this? This is a Moyu Yulong, mini Moyu Yulong version 2. Good cube. I used to use this for one-handed until I got a mini Oolong, which is way better for one-handed than this. I don't know why, but I feel like the Oolongs are better for one-handed than Oolongs. That makes sense. This is a Yulong, yes. This is another colored Yulong force cube, the yellow version. It's actually very fast. It's glued with, I think, weight 1 or weight 2 from the cubicle. This one is this is a mini Zanchi, right? 55mm mini Zanchi. Got this from Puzzle Addictions a while ago. Pretty fast. It was my main. Here is another Moyu Yulong version 2 mini. It's in white. The same thing, basically, just in the white color. I don't really like white cubes. Here's a Oolong version 1. This one is a Rubik's. It's a Rubik's brand, but I stickered it with grayscale stickers from Cubesmith. That's how they look. There's a Rubik's icon that's similar to this, but except it has different colors. Like the white is silver, and they're a bit metallic. So yeah, that's the Rubik's icon. And here's a Moyu Oolong version 1. I actually really love this cube. It's probably one of my favorite 3x3s. It's just that it corner twists a lot, and I can't really speed solve fast with it. I'm not that good with it. But yeah, I love the feel of it, and I just love playing with it. It's probably one of my favorite 3x3s. Here is a YJ Yulong, another Yulong. So yeah, I have a lot of Yulongs, as you've probably noticed. I think I have like 10 Yulongs, or I used to have 10 Yulongs. I think I sold or gave away some of them. But yeah, I still have quite a few Yulong. I really like the Yulong. It's cheap and really good. Here is another Yulong, the orange one, just like the other colored ones. And then this one is another Yulong. What do you know? This is my favorite Yulong out of all my Yulongs. Partially because it's stickered with my sticker scheme, and because of I've broken it in. I've lubed this, then broken it in, lubed it, broken it in like quite a few times. And this is Zanchi. So yeah, this is my first speed cube actually. I went from a Rubik's brand straight to this. This is another Zanchi, 57mm, and also has my Paradox cubing logo on it. It says Paradox. It's kind of worn out there. I got it from Puzzle Addictions. Next, I have the Oolong version 2. This is also my most recent speed cube, along with the Guanlong. I really like this. I'm kind of debating on whether I should make this my new main, or if I should keep my Yulong. I kind of like my Yulong, because whenever I do averages with this, I'm always like a second slower than with my Yulong. It might be because it's not stickered to my sticker scheme, but I'm going to do that, and I have some stickers for this. Here is mini Oolong version 1. This is the bright stickerless one. This is also probably one of my favorite cubes that I have. I just love this cube so much. And here is a Moyu Liang. Decent cube, not bad. Mine's kind of on really loose tensions right now. I have to fix those. Logo's worn off. And here we have this cube. I don't know what this cube is called. I got it from my uncle. He went on a trip once, and he got it from some airport or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a big cube. It's bigger than a regular cube. Like, here's a regular sized cube, and Moving this over, on this side we have a Ben 10 cube. It's really good. It's really cheap quality, but it's my only picture cube. And here we have, oh yeah, this is the same brand as that other cube that I had, big cube. My aunt got me this one and one for my brother. This one's actually my brother's. Mine, I don't know where it is right now. I used it for blindfolded cubing. I had it in my last year's cube collection video. So this one is a Cyclone Voice cube, like the other ones that I showed you, except this one is still in its stickerless form. The other ones I disassembled and made into other colors. Let's see what else we have. This is, oh yeah, this is my first Rubik's brand cube. I partially modded it, actually. Not all the pieces are modded, only some of them are, because I got lazy halfway through, and then I just wanted to see how it would turn out. And it's okay. It's also lubed with like Jigaloo or something. Moving on to the last four. This one is another Rubik's brand cube. I actually forget where this one came from. It's just in my collection. It's been there for a while. This one is an L-Long version 1 prototype that I got from Cubes. You might have remembered that I had an L-Long version 1 unboxing like a month before anybody else got their L-Long. That's because Cubeezy got an early prototype version, and they were nice enough to send it to me to review, and here it is. So it's pretty good, I like it. So this cube is another one of my brother's cubes. This is his cube, this is his 55mm Zenchi. When I got mine from Puzzle Addictions, he also got one. He doesn't cube anymore, so I took it from him. Next is this Panchi that I have. It came out, it was like so hyped, because it was made by Diane. Back then, Diane had the Zenchi, and they got really famous for it. So this is the Panchi that they came out after the Zenchi, and it was a failure. Not a good cube, don't get this. So guys, these are all the 3x3s that I own, and to some it may look like a lot, and to others it may not look like much, since I've been cubing for like over 2 years now, almost 3 years I think. And yeah, so I think I have like 42 or 43 or something like that. Maybe I have like, I don't know, I have around 45 3x3s. My collection has grown a lot for 3x3 since last year. I think last year I had like 27 or 28 3x3s. Alright, so moving on to my 4x4 collection. Here I have my 4 4x4s that I own. My collection hasn't grown too much for 4x4 since last year. I've only gotten these two new Aosus. I am going to be getting a mini Moyu Aosu pretty soon in like the next couple of weeks, so that'll be another addition to the collection. Yeah, so these two are Aosus. This Aosu is okay. This one's on stock tensions, and I like this one a little better. Then this Weisu is just not good at all. And this is a Shengshao 4x4 version 5. Pretty fast, but locks up. It's modded, and it has my logo on it as well. It's constant and Flare modded, but I didn't do that well of a job, so it's kind of bad. But yeah, those are my 4x4s, and now let's check out the 5x5s. Alright, so here are my 5x5s. I only have 4 of them. This one is my first 5x5. I've had this for a while now. It's a Shengshao 5x5 with stock tensions and stock everything. So these two are just regular Moyu 5x5s, the Aochuang. And this one's also an Aochuang, but it's from the first batch. Moyu actually made 2 batches. They made like 200 of these first ones. And then they gave them out to some testers in China, and I was able to get my hands on one thanks to Cubeezy. So the testers in China gave a lot of feedback for improvement on Aochuang, and then Moyu quickly stopped the production of this and made these ones. And the new Aochuang, it's the one that everybody has. So yeah, it's really good. It's really fast. It has actually really motivated me to start speed cubing 5x5, just like a lot of other Moyu cubes have, like this cube and Pyramid. So yeah, these are all my 5x5s. I don't have that big of a 5x5 collection, but it's much bigger than it was last year. Last year I only had this one Shengshao 5x5, which is really bad. Okay, so here's my 6x6 collection, and as you can see, it's not that big. I only have 2 6x6s. This one's a Shengshao 6x6, and this is Moyu 6x6, the Aoshi. This one I got a long time ago. This was in my first collection video as well. I've had this for a couple years. It's really bad. I don't like it. That's why it's still scrambled. I scrambled it at one point, and then I never solved it because it's super slow and sluggish, and it's just really annoying to solve. But the Aoshi, on the other hand, is very nice. I really like the feel of it, and I like the stickers. I just really like this cube, and it's actually pretty fun to solve. It's just that it's not that good of a cube. Compared to the Outrong, it's not very good, and it locks up quite a bit. Overall, like, it's not that good of a cube, but, you know, it's way better than this. So, yeah, I'm not that into 6x6. Before, I only used to solve 4x4s, but because of Moyu, I'm now, like, more into 5x5. But I'm still not that into 6x6, and I don't solve it very often. Maybe, like, once a month or something, I'll solve a 6x6. So, yeah, these are my only 2 6x6s that I own. And now let's check out my other WCA puzzles. Alright, so here's the rest of my WCA puzzle collection. As you can see here, I have 6 cubes. So this one's just a Moyus cube. Pretty good, and so is this one. For some reason, this one's actually better than this one. Maybe it came looser out of the box. And this one's also a Moyus cube. So I have 3 Moyus cubes, and this one's a Shengchao cube without ball bearings. And this one is a Shengchao cube with landline springs. So this cube is actually my main. The only thing I don't like about this is that it sometimes pops. And then this is just a landline cube that I got just to take out the springs for this one, because at the time the Cuboid didn't have landline springs. Moving on to Pyraminxes, I have 3 of them. This one is a Shengchao Pyraminx. It's on stock tensions. It's pretty stiff. It needs to be lubed. I got this a while ago as my first Pyraminx. And then these 2 are Moyu Pyraminxes. They're really good, much better than this one, and they're actually my main, but they're in white, so I'm going to be getting another Pyraminx soon, a black Moyu Pyraminx, and that will be my main soon. So yeah, these are my Pyraminxes, and then this one is a Dian Megaminx, right. And apparently Moyu is coming out with a Megaminx soon in a couple of months. Hopefully I'll get that, and hopefully it'll be better than this. I don't really do Megaminx much. So yeah, this was my entire WCA collection of non-cubic puzzles. My cube collection has grown a lot since last year, because last year I didn't even have 1 cube, and now I have 6, which is awesome. So yeah, I really like Cube. It's actually one of my favorite events now. And Pyraminx, I've gotten 2 more Pyraminxes. I will be getting another one soon. And I forget if I had this Megaminx last year or not, but yeah, I don't really solve Megaminx much, so I don't really want to get it anymore. So here's my Shapeshifter collection. As you can see, it's grown quite a bit since last year. If you've seen my last year's cube collection video, this one here is a Master Morphix. My first Shapeshifter. I really like it. It's really small and it's really basic. It's a really good Shapeshifter for beginners if you've never gotten one before. If you've never solved Shapeshifters before, this is my first shapeshifting puzzle, and it's really good. I would definitely recommend it. It shifts like that. Looks pretty cool. Next is this. This is a Kirby's cube. I actually haven't solved this yet. Never got around to solving this, or really trying really hard to solve it. It's just kind of there. It's really big. It's pretty big, and I like the sound of it. It sounds like a landman's cube. Next is an Axis cube. I wish I could show you this when it was solved. It's like it's a square thing, but it's scrambled right now. This one, I don't know what this one's called, and I don't know what this one's called, and I don't know what this one's called. So these 3 I got from my aunt a while ago when I went and visited her a few months ago. I don't know what these puzzles are called. I'm pretty sure they're made by Dian Sheng. Like this one, it says Dian Sheng on it. So I think these might be made by the same company, but I'm not sure. I've seen these at Light Take before. They're pretty affordable shapeshifters. I would recommend these to beginners. They're really good. They're pretty basic, and they're just 3x3 shape mods, so you solve them just like a 3x3. They're really easy. Like this is the center, and these are edges, and then these things are corners. This is a corner, this little triangle. So yeah, these are really cool. I don't know the name. I think this is I was reading on a forum or something. Somebody called this like a blade thing, like a blade cube, or I don't know. It was weird. It was cool though. The name was cool. So yeah, let's just show you how this shape shifts like that. It looks pretty cool. Then this one doesn't shapeshift as much. I guess you could kind of call this a jumbling puzzle, but it kind of shapeshifts. So yeah, this one shapeshifts like that. Pretty cool. These two are mirror blocks. They're made by Cube Twist. They're really pretty good quality. They're really buttery and smooth feeling. Anyways, there's that. And this one is probably one of my favorite shapeshifters that I have in my collection. This is the Mo Yu Yilang, Crazy Yilang actually. I have a review on it. It's really good. You should definitely get this one. I also recommend this for beginners. These are all actually beginner shapeshifters, except for this one. I'll show you later. Yeah, this one is really nice. It's really good quality. It's made from either a Sulong or a Yulong. I'm not sure. I think it's a Yulong. But yeah, it's really fast, and it can corner cut quite a bit. Shapeshifts like that. This is a 2x2 mirror block. Like, I think the company's name is Fangki. This is a pretty recent cube. I got this from Cube ZZ, and it's the same size as a 3x3 almost. And it's like the same. This is a 3x3 mirror block, and this is a 2x2 mirror block. It's like the same thing, really. Okay, and this is the one that I was showing you just now. This one's not really a beginner. I don't know, some would say this isn't a beginner shapeshifter, but some would say it is. I still don't know how to solve the parity on this because this is a 4x4 shapeshifter, so the parity is kind of hard to solve on this. I'm not exactly sure. I just do some random stuff and it solves. But yeah, it's a 4x4 Fisher cube. Cool. It's made out of an Aosu, so it's really high quality and has really nice turning. And yeah, so that's all for my shapeshifter collection. It's grown quite a bit since last year, so that's nice, but hopefully it'll grow some more by next year. Now let's look at my cuboid collection. So here is a floppy 1x1. I think the brand of this is Yuxin, or I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Yuxin or something. Anyways, there's that. I guess I should complete this collection by putting in this. There we go. So now it's like 3x3x1, 3x3x2, 3x3x3, 3x3x4, and then 3x3x5. And then this is something I'll show you later. Next we have this domino cube, 3x3x2. This is what people recommend for beginners if you want to start learning how to solve cuboids. This is a QJ brand, I think. Yep. Then this is just a 3x3, and this is a 3x3x4 made by Cube4U. It does not shapeshift, but it's really good for beginners to learn how to get into cuboids. Then this one is a Calvin's puzzle 3x3x5. It is a cuboid, but it can also like change shape, so I guess you could classify this as a shapeshifter and a cuboid. I just put it in my cuboid collection because it's referred as a cuboid, and that thing just flew out. So yeah, this is my cuboid collection. It hasn't grown much this year. This is the only new puzzle that I got. It's an IE 4x4x3. It's a really fun puzzle to solve. It's actually really high quality and has some nice looking stickers. Definitely would recommend this as well. But maybe once you've are used to solving some cuboids, this would be a good step up to get into more advanced cuboids. I've yet to get the 4x4x6, and hopefully I'll have that by my next year's collection video. So yeah, that's my cuboid collection. Not as big as my shapeshifters, but hopefully it will increase. Alright guys, moving on to the miscellaneous and other just random puzzles that I have. Here they are. Here's my collection. I'll start off with the pill puzzle. This one I got from Light Take, pretty recently actually, and this is how much I've solved so far. Haven't been able to solve anymore. It can also do this really cool thing where you can do this and it starts to jumble like that. There's that. Next is the Curvicopter, made by Tom Z. I think this is the Mefferts one. It's designed by Tom Z. It has dust on it. Wow. Haven't touched this in a while. This is also as much of it as I could solve. Then I just got lazy and didn't really feel like looking up a tutorial. Yeah, so it's a jumbling puzzle. It's not really shape-shifting. Next is this little Siamese cube that I made from little dollar store cubes. Accidentally scrambled a little bit of it, and then I couldn't solve this. I made this a long time ago when I first started cubing. Next, I have this, the Moyu Moyan, or also known as the Moyu Evil Eye, or the YJ Evil Eye or something. I don't know, but yeah, this is a pretty cool puzzle. I like it, but it's kind of like one of those puzzles you'll get and you'll solve a couple times and then never solve again, which is exactly what happened. And it's pretty pricey too for the puzzle that it is. It's like $20 or something. And this is the same thing, but it has little holes in it. Here is the puzzle ball. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. Yeah, this was a while ago. I got this back in April, I think. I solved it a few times and never really solved it again. It's a fun puzzle, pretty good. Would recommend this. I think you can get it in Walmart now, so that's cool. I got this when they first had some prototype models, and they just gave me one of these. Next is this MI Fate giant Megaminx. Pretty big, and it's a constrained Megaminx. I don't know, it's kind of broken or something. It doesn't really work. It's supposed to be constraining right now. It's kind of weird. It just keeps moving. Here is a gear cube. My aunt also gave me this along with those shapeshifters that I showed you earlier. I solved this like a bunch of times when I first got it, but then I never like solved it again. It was just kind of on my shelf. But lately I actually haven't solved any of these puzzles in a while. I've just been mostly focused on my WCA puzzles. Here is a void cube. You saw this in my last collection. Had this from last year. Never got another void cube. Just don't really like solving void cubes much either. This is a Dying Wheel of Wisdom. It's the same thing. Like I got this and never solved it a few times and never solved it again. There's a lot of puzzles that are like that. It's just, I guess I'm just not that type of person that likes to solve all these different puzzles. I'm mostly a speed cuber. I like to speed cube cubic puzzles. And then this is a Dino Cube. I've always been wanting to get one of these, and then I finally got one. It's like super easy. You can solve it in like 10 to 15 moves, I think. It's really easy. It only needs like one algorithm. It's like R prime F, R F prime. Next is the YJ Cat Cube. You guys have seen this in some of my videos lately, and I've posted some stuff about this on my Facebook page. It's basically a 2x2. It can like shapeshift, kind of shapeshift, or maybe jumble, whatever you want to call it. Next is this Star Wars 2x2 shapeshifter. I also visited my grandma and she gave me this. It was just in her house. Like my uncle had this for a long time and it was his thing when he had it when he was a kid, but now it's mine, so I can actually solve it. Like it was always unsolved when he had it. Really stiff, and it's actually pretty heavy too, but it's really solid. Next we have this. It's called a brain twist. You've seen it in. I have a whole video on this. I got this from my friend a while back, last year I think. We have one more, the pillow cube. Just have to zoom out here. Okay, so here is the pillow cube. It's made by Rubik's. My sister gave this to me for my birthday last year. It's like for kids. Like it rattles. This one crinkles. This one squeaks. I guess that's all for my random puzzles. Alright guys, so that's my entire cube collection as of the end of 2014. If you guys enjoyed this video, then remember to leave a thumbs up. And if you haven't already seen my last year's cube collection video, then check out the link in the description to watch that. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year.